Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have another comparison. It's Glenfarclas versus Glenfiddich.
I have to make a statement. Under protest. I'm sitting here under protest. So I do not like those versus videos, so we have to bash each other.
Horst is a very harmonious person. He likes the harmony. But today is not going to be a challenge because we all know Glenfarclas is going to be the winner here. It's not a very small, but a small Highland distillery run by a small family with the grandfather and the father, and it's just a family. And here we have a
family business, just a little bit more successful than yours. And Grandma Grant was on the premise until her 104th birthday a decade ago or so. So it's a family-run business, but well, they are selling about 2 billion, something like that.
Okay, yeah. Glenfarclas is a bit slower, but they're really good at making whiskey, and yes, they're also called Grant.
William Grant, and who is George Grant today?
I think they are are they related?
No,
not quite sure, but yeah.
There are a lot more of Grants up there.
But I think there are a lot of Grants up there. There are even some Grants who make the stills. But probably they come from one person, but very, very far up the family tree. And yeah, we have here a really nice 10-year-old whiskey, and we exactly know how this matured.
12-year-old. One.
And we have 60% first fill Oloroso sherry cask and 40% refill sherry cask.
Yeah, you need some cask to cover what you produced.
Hey, wait, I used that argument last time. You just copied that.
I'm still learning.
So yeah, and here we have a really classical design. If you look at the bottle, you have a little square shape, and the color scheme is a bit older, and the label is not white but a little bit yellow, and that writing here is actually the original writing how Mr. Grant did with the calligraphy pen did the writing of Glenfarclas. I think they changed in the end. They changed a little bit was it a C or something like that? Because he just wrote it very weirdly.
We're able with the Glenfiddich
original
to have a triangular shaped bottle which stands for the ingredients in that whiskey. And
triangles?
Triangular shaped.
For triangles as an ingredient?
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing in that whiskey, but here we just having malt. What was it? Malt, water, and fire, those three. Yeah. And
we also add yeast.
And well, this bottle is a very new one, so we're going with the time. We're looking after our customers. So we're not sitting in ourselves waiting until somebody comes by. So we're having the most often sold malt whiskey in the world here in this bottle.
Yeah, it's a mass-produced whiskey. So I think...
No. I think we have a few arguments, have we?
What you got?
The pricing?
Oh yeah, my whiskey is lower priced than yours, which is a competitive advantage, I would say.
I would say this bottle is so good that we're able to ask for a higher price, and people are able to pay for that, or are willing to pay for that. Yeah, I think now it's time for it, isn't it?
Okay.
So this is... Not too much, I'm not...
I spilled half of it. Okay, so this is Glenfiddich, this is Glenfarclas.
So we're starting with the lighter one, so...
Okay, we're starting with the Glenfiddich.
Yeah. So this is... most of it is egg bourbon cask and only very little sherry cask in it. And it's a wonderful, fresh and fruity, little pear in it, and light, gentle and smart.
Yeah, it's a bit not much, I would say. It's just a little bit of flavor. It's not really there yet. It's I give you that. It's light and fruity, but it's just not a full strength.
No, it's 40% ABV as yours is.
But yeah, it's a nice small light
Malty.
whiskey. Light, very light. Yeah.
Balanced, wonderful, creamy, smooth.
Oh, this is
That's different.
That's different.
That's different.
You have a really nice sherry flavor with a lot of complex notes from the wood, from the sherry, from the maltiness. Very oxidized, dried fruits. So there's a lot of stuff in here.
Yes.
A lot of stuff in here. Oh, just a beautiful whiskey. So getting the feeling here, this is a gentleman's whiskey, and this is just a drinking whiskey.
So one is a pre-dinner malt and one is an after-dinner malt.
Okay, let's have a try. Oh, we're starting with yours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Light, smooth, easy sipping whiskey with a little bit of oakiness in the aftertaste, so you feel the 12 years of maturation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's light. It's easy to sip, so it's really a beginner's malt.
Yeah,
It's a beginner's malt.
And for those million out there who taste that whiskey regularly, it's a beginner's malt.
Yeah, I think you get bored of it pretty quickly. Okay, let's have a try at the Glenfarclas.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good.
That's really a sherry one. So where's the distillery character? I don't feel it.
That's within the part of the distillery. It's the distillery mentality to use sherry cask.
It's not that old.
You can really feel the 6 generations of experience going
and only
into
10
that.
years.
6 generations of experience going into that glass. No, it's really lovely. It's a wonderful, complex sipping whiskey with a lot of sherry influence and a lot of fruitiness, a lot of dried fruit, a lot of flavors. Amazing.
The sherry is present and it shows the big influence of the sherries. Yeah.
Should we give an honest answer, not just the devil's advocate?
Yeah.
I'm still a bit with the Glenfarclas. This one is really a nice beginner's whiskey. It's very easy sipping, nice, fresh, fruity, not overwhelming, and really a gentle, beautiful dram. And this one is a...
The Glenfiddich is just a little bit too easy. It's too mild, smooth, fruity. So it's catching the beginner with its taste, with the maltiness in it.
Yeah, it's definitely a whiskey that you can enjoy with pretty much everybody. You can't really go wrong with the Glenfiddich, except for a really very, very experienced guy who is getting bored of it, who has had it 5 times already. The Glenfarclas, it's not a 20-year-old sipping every nuance whiskey, but it's a beautiful sherry one.
Yeah, sherry is very, very dominant and shows those little darker dried fruit character of those sherry cask whiskies. And it might be too hefty for a beginner.
Maybe it wouldn't be the first bottle I would give to a beginner, but maybe the second or third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Can't really give a clear winner here. It really depends on what you like. If you're more into the fruity, heavier stuff, then definitely Glenfarclas. If you're just in for an easy drinking and a nice few glasses with your friends, then Glenfiddich might be the one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then give us a thumbs up and see you next time.